Today we celebrate Three Kings, which is an old Catholic tradition. And first I have to say that the customs I will be talking about in this video aren't just Czech. They are also performed in Poland, Slovakia, Slovenia and German-speaking Catholic areas. One of these traditions is writing three letters CMB or KMB above the main door of Catholic homes in Czech, which was consecrated. This is a New Year's blessing for the occupants of the house. The letters stand for Christus mansionem benedicat, may Christ bless this house. But apparently in the medieval period, people started saying its initials of the three kings. In Czech they are called Kašpar, Melichar and Baltazar. These markings used to be done by three carolers dressed up as the three kings, which would go door to door carrying a star on a rod, which represents the star that led the three kings to Bethlehem. This was done mainly by children, but they could be adults as well. After singing, the carolers would write the three letters on the door frame in exchange for charitable donations. Nowadays, this isn't really widespread in my country anymore, or to be precise, it isn't done by people in the countryside as a folk tradition. It's organized by our national charity, so the tradition kinda lost its charm and that rustic vibe. But it's still nice that the tradition is so well known thanks to this, and it's for actual charity, so I can't complain much about it. But because they are not going door to door and they are just roaming around in the streets, or in our capital Prague they usually stand in the metro stations, I know that people in my country usually get the consecrated chalk from their local church and write the letters on their door frame themselves. I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but from what I could find online, the caroling is apparently still done in German-speaking countries. Which brings me to Krabat and the Sorcerer's Mill by German author Ottfried Preussler. Krabat is a character in Sorbian folklore, and Sorbs are indigenous West Slavic ethnic group predominantly inhabiting the parts of Lusatia where the story of Krabat and the Sorcerer's Mill takes place. I want to make a video dedicated solely to this novel in the future, because I love the story, but I just wanted to say that the tradition of three kings and star singers is mentioned in the beginning of it. Krabat is an orphan child, so he is forced to become a beggar even though it's illegal at the time. One day he meets two other beggar boys, so they team up, and because the Three Kings Day is coming, they have an idea that they will start caroling as the Three Kings, and in exchange people will give them food. So that's everything I have for now about this tradition. I want to make a video series from this where I'll once a month introduce one tradition which is specific for that month. So if you want to hear more about stuff like this, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if your country has some interesting traditions like this as well, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious about stuff like this.